Welcome back to the show. Joined here, well, he doesn't need any introduction, Jonathan Cheechoo. Thanks, Cheech.
No problem.
Where are you now in your career? How do you view yourself? Are you a young guy? Are you in your prime? Are you a KG vet?
I think I'm still fairly young, but got a little bit more experience now, and probably getting up there in terms of games played and years on the team. So I have to consider. I still think I'm young, but we got some. Definitely got a lot of experience in terms of games played.
What does that add to you? What does it add to your game, and what does that add as far as pressures in the dressing room? Do you have more responsibility because of how many games you have played with this team?
Yeah, I think for me, it's the guys that come up. I want to show them how hard I work, and I kind of like what it takes. A great guy for me that I grew up watching was Adam Graves. He may not have said a lot, but he showed by the way he worked in practice, the way he worked after practice, and just the little things he did, and that's something I definitely want to emulate. When
you look back at your career, obviously the 56 was the high water mark for the goals. Are you a different player now than you were then?
Not really, though. I guess I still do a lot of the same things. I think I was pretty responsible defensively back then, and that's one thing I try to maintain. I think you get the coach's confidence when you don't get scored against when you're out there. So then he keeps putting you out there, and that's when you get all your chances to score. So for me, that's been the staple of my game. I guess that's one of the things I've tried to do since I came in.
Do you feel pressure though to get back to that? 56 goals is an amazing number. Do you feel pressure to get back to that, being the goal scorer, being the guy?
Well, I've always prided myself in doing that growing up, and that's something I want to continue. I get my chances. I know they're going to go in, and for me, I love to be that guy. I want to take the shot, the big shot when it's needed, and it's something I want them to know I'm willing and able to do. And obviously, some guys are going to be hot at different times too. So we want to use that. I think we got a great team here this year, which allows us to spread out the offense, and I think it's better for everyone.
When you're not scoring, and you want to be that guy, does it weigh on you? Do you get down on your game?
Not really. I view my stuff as, or my game as, the type of chances I'm getting.
Yeah.
If I'm getting a lot of chances, a lot of shots, I know I'm playing my game, and there's nothing that really needs to change. It's going to go in eventually. It always has, and I think it always will. So for me, that's the one thing that I really try to look for in my game is the type of chances I'm getting, how well I'm playing away from the puck, little things like that.
Athletes aren't exactly the most honest when they're evaluating themselves. You're one of the different ones. You are I always thought you were a very good self-evaluator. You look in the mirror a lot and say, okay, what am I doing? How am I not doing? I remember back a couple of years ago when you said you weren't moving your feet in the offensive zone. That's why you weren't getting your chances. So that's self-criticism, that's self-critique. Where does that come from? Does that come from Dad and the family and growing up in?
Oh yeah, they kept you honest growing up there. All my uncles played hockey, and my dad, and they all know the game. They all watch the game. We watched almost every NHL game we could get up there. So it's something where we're pretty hard on ourselves. We expect excellence. We want to win. I played on my uncle's team. They were that way when I played for them in the men's hockey tournament when I was a younger kid. So it's something I grew up with, and we expect to do everything perfectly. Obviously, you're never going to get that, but if you expect it, you're going to come as close as you can.
So how do you keep the same Cheechoo smile and that way about you when one of the things you do is you're hard on yourself? And I imagine Dad phones every once in a while and says, hey, what about this, what about that? How do you keep that positive energy?
It's always been there. I don't know. My grandparents taught me to enjoy life too. It's something you can't be walking around and just frustrated the whole time. You got to have fun with life. I realize that this is a great thing. Playing in the NHL, it's an amazing thing. It's my dream. It came true, and I want to enjoy every second of it. And that's something. That's why I can walk around with a smile even when I'm not doing so well. I know, hey, I'm still here. I'm going to do whatever I can to fix what's not going right.
Keep a smile on Shark fans' faces. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.